All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. This one is called Dismembered Body Found Behind Wall, Identified as Missing 28-year-old. His ex-girlfriend speaks out. Okay.
So, boom, we here at the house. This is the nigga. The nigga, I got his phone number. He won't answer the phone. Phone is going straight to voicemail. Like, nobody's have been home all weekend. We've been here since Saturday night. And this nigga not answering. He got hella different addresses. The phone was on the roof over there in the school, directly right here. And yeah, this is the man ID, and we is looking for him. I got his phone number. He won't answer the phone. Nobody has been to this
How she got his ID?
Since Friday.
How she got his ID? It's what?
We checked Safeway cameras, and it said a car pulled in here to this address.
What did she do to you for you to kill her and then put her in a wall? When he said, "We found your daughter," I just collapsed. I was like, I can't believe this. And I was praying. I said, God, please don't let it be her. Please don't let it be her. And he did not answer my prayer. It's unreal. I would never see my daughter again.
I'm still trying to figure out how she had the man ID, her homegirls. How did the homegirls have the man ID of the man who they're saying killed her, and her phone was next door in school? How is that possible?
She and police confirmed the two were not a couple and may have met only recently.
She was a grown woman. What choices she made was on her. I still love her, no matter what.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna make an early assumption here. That this is what I'm giving the vibes. Not saying this is what she was, but it's giving vibes like she was, turning tricks, like she was out here on tricks. And because that's the only thing that will make sense in a situation like this, based off what the mother said. I'm not gonna judge her on what she wanted to be in life, type shit. Like, because how did you have the ID? All right.
28-year-old Renea Lewis, affectionately known as Royalty by her family and friends, was described by loved ones as a vibrant, hardworking, and family-oriented woman. She had a passion for cooking and was known to be skilled in the kitchen. Renea was last seen by her family on September 26. According to her mother, she had received a text from her that day, but never got a reply. At first, she assumed her daughter had placed her phone on Do Not Disturb, something she often did while resting. However, concern grew when there was no further communication. Using the Life 360 tracking app, her mother located her last known position near 14th Street in Vallejo. When no contact was made, family members began their own search over the weekend. While canvassing the area, they discovered her phone on the roof of a nearby school.
Damn.
At that point, they contacted authorities. Tragically, what followed would confirm their worst fears. Renea would not return home, and the truth about her disappearance would leave her family and community in shock.
That is stupid. So you kill a girl and then you throw her phone next door on the top of the school? Like, what is that supposed to do?
Just 2 days after reporting Renea Lewis missing, her family shared with news outlets that detectives had located her body hidden behind a wall in the attic of a detached unit behind a home on 14th Street near Star Avenue. The family described the property as cluttered and in hoarder-like condition.
Family members tell KTVU the victim had been dismembered.
This was a horrific crime. Not only did this bring pain to the family, it brought pain to the community.
It's a shock to the whole community of Vallejo.
Well-wishers dropped off flowers in memory of the woman who was the subject of an intense search and ebony alert. Hope turned to despair when police found her with the help of her family who had pinged her phone.
It's really sad to know that she has family and friends that really, came together. Like, they really loved that girl enough to do the footwork on their own to try to find out where she was.
According to police, there were signs that Renea had been at this location before she was reported missing.
How? That's what we're trying to figure out. How did they get this ID to this house with this man? Okay, so that's why I'm saying maybe I don't want to put it on her, but I feel like She was turning tricks out here.
On September 28th. Her mother had previously tracked her daughter's phone to the area using the Life 360 app. While the family had no known connection to the home or its residents, they noted that it wasn't unusual for Renea to visit Vallejo, where she had friends and extended family. Initially, authorities conducted a welfare check at the address, including a basic search of rooms, closets, and other accessible areas. At that time, no signs of Renea were found. The following day, a statewide ebony alert was issued by the California Highway Patrol, and the FBI joined the investigation to provide additional support. As the investigation progressed, new information prompted detectives to return to the residence. With a search warrant in hand, they conducted a more thorough examination of the property. During this search, investigators discovered a hidden entryway into the attic, where Renea's body was ultimately found.
Damn.
Not only was Renea murdered, but her body had been dismembered into pieces so that she was able to fit securely into the crawl space.
Oh my God, there's some sick people in the world, bro. You gotta be a sick motherfucker to just cut people's bodies up, dismember their body and cut them up and put it in the wall, stuff it in the wall piece by piece. Like, stuff the arm in there, then the leg in there, then the head in there. Like, you a sick motherfucker, bro.
Only a monster or sick individual could even think of doing something like this. Since distributing missing person flyers with her mother's contact information, Renea's family has unfortunately received numerous prank calls. Some callers falsely claimed to be Renea, gave misleading addresses, or demanded money.
Bro, come on, man. Y'all can't be that fucking heartless. Y'all call it, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to laugh. Y'all calling the mama and acting like y'all the missing girl and calling the mama asking for money is crazy, bro.
Cruel acts that only added to the family's emotional distress during an already devastating time. When Renea's mother was informed of her daughter's death, she collapsed in shock and grief. The pain of losing her youngest child under such tragic circumstances left her and the entire family searching for answers. How could something like this happen, and why? Authorities quickly identified 41-year-old Douglas Irwin Shaw as the primary suspect.
Damn.
He was arrested at his place of employment shortly after. According to family...
Wait, so he went back to work. That's what be sick about these niggas, bro. They commit a whole murder, cut a body up, stuff in the wall, and just go about their day like nothing's wrong. Niggas just living a normal life, but I got a whole dead body in the wall at my house. And I'm finna go to work and just be at my cubicle or at my desk chilling. That's crazy how you can do that.
She was not in a relationship with Shaw. They had only recently met. Public records show that Shaw lives on Pomona Avenue in Vallejo, just a short walk from the property where her body was found. During the investigation, Shaw reportedly confessed to killing her. He also admitted to throwing her phone onto the roof of the nearby school, a location where her family later discovered it while searching on their own. A former girlfriend of Shaw, who met him while they were both employed at Six Flags, told news sources that she obtained a restraining order against him in 2023. She and her father described Shaw as a narcissist who consistently believed that everyone else was in the wrong. At this point, that is the extent of the information that has been released to the public regarding his involvement. Neighbors who live near the residence...
So he worked at Six Flags, Magic Mountain. He worked at an amusement park. All right. What's the connection between him and her, though? That's the one thing that how did they get his ID before they even knew where she was? Can they answer that? That's all we want. We want the answer for that.
Where Renea's body was discovered described the property as unkempt, with frequent foot traffic and a chaotic appearance, comparing it to an abandoned junkyard. The homeowner is said to be frequently out of town, which may have contributed to the condition and lack of oversight at the property.
It was the news no one in 28-year-old Renea Lewis's family wanted to hear. Police found her body behind a wall inside this home on 14th Street in Vallejo. Her mother last texted her on Friday and thought it was unusual not to get a response.
When they found her body behind the wall. They nailed her body behind the wall.
Damn.
Police announced late Tuesday that they had arrested Douglas Shaw. It's still unclear what his relationship is to Renea or to the home.
The person that they have in custody is being cooperative. Stated that he did indeed kill Renea He threw her phone on top of the school. That's the most information that I have.
That's a sicko.
Police now have Renea's phone, which her family says last pinged at this address. Her mother used the Life 360 app to track her final location, and her cousin LaToya helped lead the family's search in the area.
Renea was the best loving person. The girl loved to cook. She loved her family.
Since they began sharing flyers with her mother's number, the family has received numerous prank calls, people pretending to be Renea, luring her mother to false addresses and demanding money.
I am devastated. That's my youngest daughter. Her birthday is on Monday. She would have been 29.
Renea's family and friends say they don't know anything about that house where she was found or the people who may live there. They did say it wasn't unusual for her to be in Vallejo, but they are not familiar with that address.
That is crazy, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let's let it finish, and I'm gonna let y'all know what I'm thinking right now.
41-year-old Douglas Irwin Shaw is currently being held without bond and is scheduled to be arraigned in Solano County Superior Court. The motive behind the murder remains unknown. Tragically, only Douglas holds the answers to what happened that day and the unresolved details surrounding the case. We can only hope that in time, he chooses to speak and give Renea's family the closure they so deeply deserve as they cope with this heartbreaking loss. Rest in peace, Renea Lewis.
Rest in peace to her, man. Rest in peace to that young lady right there, man. Renea Lewis. Now, I got a lot of questions that I would want to know. I mean, this video, it gave you like the, surface level information, but it didn't connect any dots for me. It just gave you like pieces of the puzzle, but it didn't connect anything because it's just, okay. It starts with the cousins or homegirls or sisters, whoever, having the guy's ID already. Okay, how do you have his ID already? How did it lead you to the house down the street? Because even though the phone was next door, the girl said something about she came to that house prior, days before. But he didn't live there. He lived down the street from that house where her body was found. So what was the connection there? Who house is that to the man? And why did they go there the first day and not find nothing, but they went back right again the next day or a day later, and they found her body? And why did he only throw the phone? I don't know. That reminds me of the David case. It's like, I'm going to leave the body in the trunk right in front of my house. Like, if you're trying to, why would you ping her phone down the street from your house and throw it next door at the school? If these people already know that she knows you and she be fucking with you and they got your ID. I don't know. So I guess when they talk to him in an interrogation and figure it all out, and if he open up and cooperates and get the full story, the details will come out. But that's definitely a weird one. Like, what was her connection with him? Were they talking? Was they boyfriend, girlfriend? Did they work together? Was it what the turning tricks and stuff? Like, what was the connection? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about the situation. It's out here in California, Vallejo, in the Bay Area, man. Rest in peace to this young lady again. And condolences to her family, man. Condolences to her family. Right now, though, leave a comment in the comment section. I'll give you 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.